only made a reservation for 6. What do you mean by that? Okay then, you said the reservation was only for 6, so I'm going home.
Trouble busters!
Hey, Helen, wait up!
Do you already miss me 3 seconds after I left my house?
You forgot to wear your shoes.
Yikes. My name is Helen. I'm 32. Things are going extremely well between me and my husband, Alan. However, there have been some things that are bothering me between me and my friends lately. Oh, looks like everyone read my message, but no one responded. They've been ignoring my texts even after reading them lately. I wonder if I did something wrong. Huh, that's Marina. What is it that you wanted to talk about? I'm sure you've started realizing it lately, but everyone doesn't seem too happy with you. I had a feeling. Listen to this. Helen has no manners. Right? Who would cancel plans last minute like her? Cancel? You shouldn't trust what they're saying. We only made a reservation for 6. What? Why? You didn't even reach out to us, even though it was the time that we were supposed to meet up, and you're always late. But it's still 1 p.m. and we'd feel bad for the restaurant for keeping a spot for someone who's not going to show up anyway. Chelsea switched the reservation for us a little after the time we were supposed to meet up. But I thought we were supposed to meet up at… Helen, I know you're always busy, but I'm sure you have the time to at least reach out to us. Marina, can I confirm something with you? The food's getting cold, so we gotta eat now. Did she actually tell me the wrong time to meet up, just so she can trap me into this situation? I mean, I was supposed to meet up with them at 1:15 p.m. Maybe she made me listen to the conversation among the other friends just so she can keep me distant from them. I've always trusted her and told her all my personal matters, and I feel like I've been betrayed. But why is it that everyone's been ignoring me in the group chat? There must be something behind this. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble busters! Okay then, you said the reservation was only for 6, so I'm going home. Please take care of the bill at that table. Hey, she really seemed to have left, but is it really okay? I'm starting to feel a little bad for her. She needs to learn her lesson, right? Exactly. We're the ones who've been betrayed by her all along. Thanks for waiting. I got stuck in traffic. Wait, what? Why do you look so surprised as you're seeing me? No, I wasn't surprised. Oh, you said we were supposed to meet up at 5 p.m. the other day, but you were surprised because I'm already here at 3 p.m.? Huh? What are you even talking about? I made sure to tell you that we're meeting up at 3 p.m. in the group chat. You actually read my message this time, huh? Marina, Tiger Mom is the subgroup, and the Bus Mom is actually the main group chat, isn't it? Yikes, she found out! And the person named Helen, who's in this Bus Mom group chat, is an account you created just to make it appear as if I were in this group chat. You created an account that's identical to mine, and you used my actual profile picture for it. When you take a look at the 2 accounts side by side, they look identical. What on earth is happening, Marina? I've always thought Helen was also in our main chat room. Me too, but Helen said she didn't know about the main group, so I was really surprised. What are you talking about? I was the one who added Helen to the main group chat, but I would never make a fake account for Helen. But Chelsea, aren't you the one who actually made that fake account? Huh? Why would you accuse me? Do you have proof for that? I don't have concrete evidence, but take a look at the fake account. The 2 accounts use the same number. 8451? What is this number? I have no idea what that number is, and it's not the account I made for myself. It's probably something like a birthday. No, it's supposed to mean, hurry up and come. Oh, you already spilled. I didn't know you were from the Kansai region. Oh, really? You too, Marina. I don't get why you guys were hiding your hometown. Why'd you have to make it so obvious? I messed up. By the way, my real account name is Helen5027. Oh, the fake account and the real account have different numbers. Helen, we're so sorry we misunderstood you. No, I also misunderstood without confirming anything. I thought you were talking behind my back, and I had no idea why you guys were being distant from me, and I was trying to figure out where the misunderstanding started. But Marina, you know exactly why, don't you? Oh, just because you were on time today, aren't you being a bit too rude? Stop switching the subject. Marina, Chelsea, we need you to be honest about this. Oh no, Mina, you too? You're also misunderstanding something. The other day, you said that you paid for the bill on your own, but I found out that Helen paid for it. Huh? What are you talking about? I made sure to pay it. Besides, Helen didn't have to pay for it when she never joined that lunch. I was surprised to find out that you were lying to everyone that you paid for the meal. I wish I never had to show this to everyone, but this is to prove that I paid for the meal. It wasn't a cheap meal to just pay for, and as you said, I didn't have to pay for the bill since I didn't even take a single bite. But since I started to question what Marina was doing behind my back, I wanted to clear up everything that was bothering me. I see. Mina, I hope you don't misunderstand. Misunderstand? But the truth is you clearly told us that you were treating us to the lunch, even though Helen had already paid for it. Even if Helen didn't have the receipt with her, we would have known if we asked the cashier at the restaurant. I'm really sorry about that. Since you ladies take great care of me all the time, I wanted to impress everyone, and I ended up telling a lie. But I had no malicious intentions. I knew she'd say that. How she wanted to impress everyone, that she ended up saying it. And when she says it like that, even Mina would end up being convinced. Don't even think that cute little apology is going to let you get away with it. She's not. By the way, the other day, Helen canceled the lunch last minute, right? That's right. Helen always cancels last minute, so it's hard to make reservations. If Helen wasn't in the main group chat, then she wouldn't have known what time she was supposed to meet up with us either. But I made sure to tell Helen all the details privately. You didn't tell me anything about it even in the private chat. It wasn't over messages. I told you quickly in person. Quickly? Maybe that was why she didn't catch it. If it were me, I would always make sure to take note of whatever Marina tells me, even if she tells me really quickly. Even if I have nothing to write on, I'll write it on my hand just to make sure I remember. There it is, Chelsea's kissing up on her again. By the way, I heard you made Helen listen to the conversation between me and Tammy. Huh? No, I didn't. Besides, I never recorded your conversation. Listen to this. Helen has no manners. Right? Who would cancel plans last minute like her? Cancel? You shouldn't trust what they're saying. Isn't this when we were talking about the reality show, Tora House? That's right. There was a girl named Helen who was in that show, and that girl canceled a date to the movie last minute. And we were talking about that show when Marina recorded our conversation. Now that you mention it, that makes sense. That's right, and you must have realized it just now. If only I realized it a lot sooner, I wouldn't have ended up with this misunderstanding. I panicked that I must have done something wrong. I can totally see why you misunderstood. Marina always supported you so well, even during the PTA meetings. And it was only natural that you trusted Marina. You didn't get much chances to talk to us either. But why is it that you did something like this, Marina? I'm sorry. Huh? To tell you the truth, we've attended the same high school, and Marina insisted I help her to frame Helen, and I had no choice but to refuse. What are you even talking about? How dare you try to get away with this by yourself? Helen, I'm really sorry. This is getting lame. Right? I thought we were great friends who would even go on vacation trips together. Anyway, let's start over by making a new group chat. Putting aside the tea parties, let's use that group to share all the PTA information from now on. Okay. Thank you, Mina. And this was how everyone left the two chat rooms that were being used until then. A new chat room called Gen Z Mommies was created, and the problem seemed to have been solved. However, something unexpected happened at the PTA meeting that was held a few weeks after that.
I'm so sorry. I got stuck in traffic and I'm late.
Alan, you have crepe on your mouth. You were eating crepe? Oh, you're acting like an outgoing girl, and I feel like we can get along.
Oh, I'll start now. About the topic of discussion this time. It might end up as a serious topic.
What's the matter?
Take a look at this.
I think I've seen something like this before, but what about it?
This was found inside the mailbox at my house.
What? In our mailbox? When?
I think it was about 2 weeks ago.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
I'm sorry I never told you, Helen. I wanted to confirm something before I tell you. To tell you the truth, the person who placed this letter in my mailbox is here. Please raise your hand if you know that it's you.
Leader, I'm sorry, but aren't we here for the PTA meeting today?
That's right. So what?
Please don't bring in personal problems. Shouldn't you be consulting the police about that?
Before I do that, I figured I should hear that person's side of the story.
But we should be talking about the problems pertaining to school during this matter.
We can't necessarily say that this incident is unrelated to the school.
What do you mean by that, Alan?
Because of this letter, there were other letters that are similar that were created in school. And it's starting to affect the students.
Don't tell me that they're mimicking what the adults were doing. How ridiculous. You're overthinking.
If you're not going to raise your hand, I'm going to ask you in person, Marina.
I knew it was Marina. What? I wasn't the one who made that letter or put it in your mailbox. Helen, you must have told your husband about what happened the other day, and you're trying to retaliate against me by taking advantage of this meeting.
What happened the other day?
Oh, it's nothing. Can you prove that I was the one who left that letter in your mailbox?
Yes, I can. Look, the security camera on the street shows that you were the one who was holding something that appears to be the letter as you enter my apartment community.
That's me. But you can't tell for sure that I'm holding on to that letter in specific. I also started working part-time to hand out flyers, and I was putting flyers in your mailbox too.
That's true.
Marina isn't even sorry for anything from last time, and she's trying to pretend as if she doesn't know anything again. Alan, just leave the rest to me.
What are you gonna do?
It sounds like you really haven't learned your lesson, and I'm disappointed. Huh? What's your problem? Helen, do you know anything about that letter? Marina did this for sure. But I said that surveillance footage isn't going to prove anything. I agree with you on that, but there's a different evidence.
Really?
Look at this. Oh, the kitties are kissing. How cute. What is this? Why are you showing us a video of cats? Keep watching. Huh? The kitties in our neighborhood got you caught perfectly in the video. It seems like the videos that were filmed from a cat's perspective have been going viral lately. It wasn't just this day, but I have videos of you placing that letter in our mailbox on multiple different days. Oh, the kitty camera is so cute. I want one too. That cat. I gave him catnip, but I can't believe he betrayed me. This wasn't me. Why not? I would never make it so obvious. I would never know when I'd end up running into you since you're my next door neighbor. But the video also shows how you enter your own unit too. A few minutes later, you walk out in your usual clothes. How can you even prove that? You're wearing the same shoes before and after you're in disguise. Yikes.
Marina! How dare you!
Honey, why are you here?
Mr. Allen told me everything. How dare you make me look bad when I'm a faculty staff member here? Alan, Helen, I'm very sorry about what my wife has done. Oh, please, Thomas. Aren't you ashamed of yourself for even coming up with a letter like this?
What? Are you saying that this was my fault?
You did all of this!
It's your responsibility.
What?
You forgot about all of our anniversaries, and you never give me any gifts anymore.
That's because you kept demanding something that's more expensive every year. With a teacher's salary, I can't possibly afford a $5,000 purse.
Was she easily demanding a $5,000 purse? Oh, even Gandhi would punch you in the face. The wife next door gets one every year.
But the husband of our next door neighbors is a business owner. Of course he can afford it.
Aren't you ashamed as a man? You are satisfied with a salary that's about the same as 10 years ago, and how embarrassing.
Why would it be embarrassing that I've been working hard, diligently? You're the one who should be ashamed after what you've done to Helen in our social circle. What? Helen? Really?
Yeah, I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to get worried.
I'm the one to apologize. I'm sorry I didn't even notice it, Helen.
This is exactly what I hate. There it is. She's throwing a tantrum out of envy. Don't you get it, Helen? Do you realize why I decided to target you? Not at all. You... Oh, that purse looks expensive. Where'd you buy it? Oh, this one? My husband gave it to me for our wedding anniversary. Isn't it pretty? What? Was that single incident all it took for you to hate me so badly? It's normal. I mean, I only asked where you bought it, but you bragged about how you and your husband get along so well. You're being completely ridiculous. Anyway, Thomas, this is partially your responsibility too, so you'd better do something about it.
I refuse.
Huh?
I want a divorce.
What are you talking about?
I'll go get a divorce application today, right after this.
What? If you break up with me, how am I supposed to live from now on?
I'll help you sign a lease with an apartment, and I'll pay for the first 2 months of rent. I'll arrange things so you'll get all your belongings there. You better look for a job within those 2 months and live on your own from there.
Hold on a second.
Oh, I'll talk to a lawyer and try to see if I can take over the custody of our child. End of conversation.
Hold on. You can't decide on these things on your own. Oh, please. We used to get along so well when we started dating. I love you.
You're fake crying again. Like usual. I'm so sick and tired of your selfishness.
That was amazing. Hey, Chelsea, I used to help you out all the time when we were in high school, right? Could you use your husband's connections to convince my husband? You can't be acting like my friend at this point. I need to go do groceries now, so I am leaving now.
Marina, there's something I'd like to tell you on behalf of the PTA. It's not favorable to have someone like you stay in this association after all that happened.
Hold on a second. I apologize, so please don't do this to me. If I were to lose the only place I can stay confident, I don't even know how to live from now on. I didn't even do anything too bad. Do you really think so? My husband is breaking up with me, and my only friend who's been my accomplice all along walked away from me. Did I really do something bad enough to deserve this outcome? If you don't know the answer to your own question, it tells me that you're not really sorry for anything. It wasn't my fault that your husband and Chelsea walked away from you. Can't you realize that it's the result of your own actions, Marina? Why? Maybe I could have been more considerate too, but if I had ever said anything to hurt you, you should have told me how you felt on the spot. Ugh. A story that was a continuation of wrongdoing will only come to a bad ending. You should reflect on your actions and make sure you won't ever step all over other people from now on. I'm so sorry. After that, Marina divorced her husband. Since she was unemployed, custody of the child was awarded to him. She also found it difficult to remain involved in the PTA and ended up leaving, and it seems she could no longer stay in the area. She's now said to be living alone in a small apartment in a neighboring town, working part-time to get by. I had no idea beef bowl tasted so good. As for me, hey Alan, look this way.
Huh? A micro camera?
I wanted to film you from Helen's perspective. Oh, I can only see your neck.
Well, of course. Trouble Busters!